Today is July 17th, 2016, and about several days ago, there was a coup, a failed coup attempt in Turkey. So the people who plotted, they couldn't overthrow the government. What happens? There was a problem with that one. My friend David was asking me, like we were talking about the coup. He didn't know what is coup, so I started talking to him what is coup and how it is done. I just want to show you guys the globe and mail paper, what's saying it over here. So so we just get the idea. The main point is not like what happened in Turkey. He didn't understand what coup means in general term. With the coup d'etat is a French word that's emerged in English language. The German word is push for it that Hitler has done. So how it is done? If we want to, like University of British Columbia really loves it to use the word coup. There was a coup over here and presidents was changed and something like that. So any type of a coup means sudden change that people were not expecting. I was very interested to know what coup means. I talked with my father. I said, what is coup? And he told me this is how it works. It's not that like they teach you, if you attend military school, they're going to teach you how to do coup. They're going to teach you how to overthrow the government. Their intention is to maintain order, POC, we have in Canada. So that's the principle that we are standing for. That's what they want you to do, not to overthrow the system. That's not what they teach you in military school. What happens at the minimum level that someone could do it is a brigadier general from infantry division. Infantry is superior to other division, regiment, corps, like whatever that country has, is superior to other ones. The other military officers will be listening to the infanteries. Whatever the infanteries are saying, it they will follow through, because they are the one who are the vanguard, the tip of the sword. They are the one who are determining the outcome of a war. Wars are not won by airplanes, helicopters, or something like that. The infantry, even not engineering department, it's just infantry. Those foot soldiers, they are in the infantry. They are the vanguard. They are the tip of the sword. They are the one who are determined. They are like in a close contact with the enemy. For example, if you're in artillery division or regiment, you're just firing. That's all you are doing. You're not doing one-to-one, hand-to-hand combat or melee. You're not doing that one. So a brigade general makes a plan. Maybe they have 20 or 30 individuals that they are looking for. They have this kind of a mindset, and requires years and years of planning. It's not just one night or one day they are deciding they're gonna carry this operation. Then one thing they're gonna do is a state media or means of telecommunication. The head of the state, the police, will be, and the other military officers, the general ones, will be apprehended. So the media will be creating a black hole because they don't want the head of the state use that media outlet and asking for other nations for help. Like Iran used to have CENTO agreement with Afghanistan, Pakistan, Turkey. So if there was a coup, they would come into the Iran, or other way around, they would go over there and would stop that coup. So that was one aspect of it, that made them is to create the blackout. the time frame is 30 minutes. It's not like you could linger for hours and hours. The head of the state, those generals will be executed right on the spot before camera, so everybody would know that this is what's going to happen. So moms are going to fear for their children, so they are not going to act, and they get into a protective mode. Oh, I want to take care of my children now. So that's what's going to happen. Then the intention is to create a power vacuum and to grab the power within a short time frame. It's not like days or something like that. And martial laws will be enforced. If anybody step outside, they're gonna shoot. Military coup is not for me. Like, I don't like killing people or anything like that. It's not for faint heart. That's how it's been said in English. I'm just curious. I like to know this kind of thing. Oh, how do they do that? How do this? So I asked my father, and he told me it's a very dangerous operation and pose more morality question than any other thing. So should we do it? Why are we doing it? Is it justifiable? Like, concept of Machiavelli comes into the picture. The end justifies the meaning. So we are just good enough, and we're gonna move on. So that is what is coming down with the concept of a coup. Like, does end justify the meaning? Really? Because you have to kill lots of people. Like, two military officers will be walking into a police station. They're gonna, with a friendly conversation, you're gonna take them out for a cup of coffee or whatever you're gonna do. Your 10 soldiers gonna storm the radio and television station that they're part of the state media. And then right now we have Facebook, Twitter. Like, it's very complicated things to do. And we know that the emails was like the phone. Like, how are we gonna make sure that they're not gonna phone out to SWAT team? Now we have SWAT team, that those are assault group. They're gonna rush in and they're gonna very be effective. So how are we gonna manage all that thing to do a coup? Like, we have Twitter. Is the head of the state gonna use it, has access to the cell phones, gonna tweet? So if in the back time when my father was being trained, times were different. He says 30 minutes. Now maybe it is just 2 minutes you have. Within a very short time frame, you have to get rid of all these people and overthrow the system and reestablish a new system. You have to come up with constitution, because you don't want to form a junta government, because if you form a junta government, how that is going to work out? And you don't want to involve civilian, because they are self-interested. So now it's becoming more complicated as we are thinking about this idea of a coup, what happened in Turkey. So how that's going to play out? What were they thinking? And you cannot have, like, according to this paper, it says 3,000 people were involved. Look, it is just a handful of people are going to carry out a very it's a treason. It is a treason, but it is a difficult thing to do. So how is that's going to work out? So that's the idea of a coup. It's not like something goes, it requires the people are going to be involved, or the whole army is going to be involved. It's not the whole army. The generals will be executed, and the colonels are the one they have to call in, and they say, yeah, we are on your side, swear allegiance to that new regime, and making sure they are safe, all that kind of thing. So it's a really dangerous situation to be in. I don't want to be involved in that, but I feel like talking about the coup because my friend asked me and he was engaging. I've noticed he doesn't know, so this is what coup means. Cheers.